Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. Running this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay. And maybe sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. This return stuck to the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That's going to be a Baltimore first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Ready?
They've got first down here from the 36. Hill now from the gun. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To the line, second down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. They send a man in motion. Out of the gun and give to him. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down throw for Jackson. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now second and 15 to go. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yep, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
First and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Fullback trying to power it across. So much for finishing things on the ground, Tom. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
The 2 here for second and goal. Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Don't jump.
Fields out of the gun. On the move, headed right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Makes the tackle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Staying with Robinson. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Lamar now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, 1 yard to go. This one set up for Lamar. He cuts it to the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! Space on the right, he's got room! 40! Hits the 20! And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Gain 15 there. And that's a Browns 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
319, get that. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Turbos.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. We're good. Green 19, just touch.
Looking to throw Fields. It is caught left side. So he's able to cross midfield before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Kate, that is all about the eyes of the defense. Keyed in on the quarterback. Whether it was going to be a run or a throw, that defense was so locked in, they hold him short of the sticks.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. Brock Bowers the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got Laundry on the field, so let's listen. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Play action now. It's Fields. Working downfield, and Fannin has it. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's complete, David Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now give it to Hill. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Handoff now to Hill. Escapes the defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So now that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. First and 10 now from the 46. Hill again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
On first down, Jackson. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
27, Browns 9. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold unearned.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Play action, Fields. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the crowd begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Here we go.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. All right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They send a man in motion. First down, here's Lamar. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point is up and through by Luther. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What you used to be a bitch when you're inside. This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more. You want to see some.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Here we go, son. Go.
Fields on first down. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. That finds Hunter downfield. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. All right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Throwing from the gun. Up against him, holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Don't jump. No mind. No mind. Get high.
Now it's Fields. Complete left side. It's just long. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defensive converts on 3rd and 17.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go. 319, just done. Right.
First down throw for Fields. To the right, he's got to Slom. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
331.
Fields out of the gun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Fields throwing once more. Pass is cut at the 9. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
Fields sneaking it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, just attack. All right.
There's again, left side. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking unit comes after the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead down to 15.
Ravens 34. Browns 19.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. A little burst so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Browns pick it up. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine Brock will be happy enough just taking possession.
Yeah, that's just keep.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now an inside give to him. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3 now.
Get it. Viking, hey, kid.
There's a design run. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Design run, Jackson keeping it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
All set to go now from the 35.
Report! What?
First down throw for Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They've got a man in motion. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Those caught. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Give Raddick the gut to him. And it's going to be 4th down. Improvised a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left.
A 26-yard attempt.
Loop knocks it through. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, son. No mas, no mas. Turn on, son. Angel, angel, angel. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Easy.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, it's Fields. We've got a screen to the running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Fields has him running the comeback. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Fields. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens 6-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get it back to within 2 possessions. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, come on. Yeah. Hey. Sit up.
Play action. Here's Jackson. This is cut. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Baltimore.
All set now. 1st and 10. Give to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at their ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down, and they need to get 10. Putting a receiver in motion. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Luke knocks it through, and then extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19.
Here's Fields to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Up. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Finds a man right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
10 at the 41-yard line.
2-minute warnings there to help them, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left.
Here we go. 3-19, got that? Right.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns losing by 14. Third and 4 coming up now.
575. Don't jump. Ready?
Running it now out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Fields on 1st down. That one's into the hands of Teslam. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Hits him on the end route. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go.
Now to throw. That's complete to Slaw. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Another throw for Fields. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Hey, Ken.
First and 10.
In the red zone now. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's second and 21 at the 27-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he is to throw. Ryan right side. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You got
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.